Hi there, I'm Heidi. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you are here. Today, we are going to be doing a fit ball workout. Now, the size of your ball is definitely going to be dependent upon how tall you are, how long you are. I'm about 5'2", so I'm using a medium-sized ball. So if you're a little on the shorter side, then you're going to use a smaller ball. And if you're really tall, you're going to want a bigger ball. So are you ready? Watch my short intro and we'll get started. Okay, so as you can see, we just adopted a kitten recently. He's appeared in previous videos, so he may kind of be coming and going. So I hope that doesn't distract you too much. Um, Also, another thing, make sure you have a lot of air in your ball. Mine could probably use a little bit more, but I'm not really going to worry about it too much today. I just want to get moving. So you're going to sit tall on your ball, and I want you to sit kind of slightly forward on your ball so you're not right on top. And also, I want you to make sure too that your feet are just slightly beyond the knees, so not directly underneath them. Yeah. So we're here, we're gonna find our posture sitting upright, anchoring our sits bones down into the ball. Take your hands right under your thighs, and we're just gonna start with some pelvic movement here. As I exhale, I'm just gonna start to curl my pelvis under, drawing my pubic bone up towards my sternum, creating a nice connection to the low abdominals. And then from there, I'm going to inhale and release back to the top. So as I'm doing that, I curl and I'm thinking of drawing the ball towards my heels, but not so much of leaning back, but really visualizing that the ball is moving in reaction to what my pelvis is doing in this space. Yes. And releasing back to neutral. You're going to do one more, just like that. Exhale to curl and then inhale to lengthen. Then take a moment, send your arms straight out in front of you, where we'll do three more without the support of the legs. Exhale, we curl. See if you can go just a little bit further. So now we're going to start to take a little lean into it. And then we're going to restack the spine, reversing that articulation. Two more there. Exhale to curl, anchoring down into those feet, and then inhale, we lengthen. So you're going to notice as you curl, there's going to be this natural rounding of the upper back, but you want to just try to avoid collapsing. Yes, keep presence in the upper body, and then we restack at the top. Let's add to this, friends. We're going to curl it under again. So drawing that ball towards our heels, we are going to hold this position. Really think of driving that pubic bone towards your chest a little bit further. Now hold that there, and let's float one arm up by our ear, and notice how the abs start to shake a little bit to maintain the curve. Bring it back down. Let's do the other side. Opposite arm is going to rise, keeping that C shape. It doesn't seem like much by looking at it, but when you're doing it, you're going to feel it. Take it back forward, and then we're going to restack the spine. That was just a little teaser, right? Let's do the full thing. We're going to roll it down again. Exhale. Hold that scoop. We're going to send both arms overhead, keeping that C shape as long as we can. The further the arms go back, the harder you're going to be working, keeping that scoop. Quality over quantity. We're going to take the arms back forward, restack the spine. We're just going to do one more there. Again, taking your exhale, we curl. Really using that breath to help you initiate that connection. We're going to take the arms overhead, scooping it out. Hollow the tummy a little bit deeper, narrowing through that pelvic floor. Take the arms back forward, restack the spine. Woo, good. Let's add to this, yes? From here, we're going to add a little rotation. I'm going to curl. And as I curl, I'm going to start to rotate my torso. I'm going to take both hands down to my left side. But I'm here. As I'm twisting my torso, I'm keeping my hips where they are in the space, yes? Holding that there. Just keep that twist. I want you to feel like you're wringing out a wet washcloth. You're twisting here. Now, let's play around with it. Take one arm up by your ear. Oh, hello, obliques. Oh, yes, bring it back down. Take the other arm up by your ear. Hold it, bring it back down. You're going to unwind, restack. Same side, friends. Yes, again, we curl and we rotate. So we're twisting, wringing out the wet washcloth. Here we go. Full thing, both arms up by your ears as high as you can. Ooh, I'm slipping. Push down into those feet. Hold it. Keep that scoop. Woo! Unwind the body. Restack. One more on that side. Again. Exhale, we curl. And we're going to spiral the torso, keeping the hips square on the ball. Both arms overhead. Reach. Reach it. Hold it. We're going to unwind and restack the spine. What we do to one side, we always want to do to the other. Yes, I'm going to turn away from you so you can see what my opposite hip is doing if need be. So we curl it under again. We're going to spiral the torso. We rotate. So we're kind of looking down towards the floor. As I twist my upper body, I'm pulling my lower half back. I'm going to hold, take one arm up by the ear. Bring it back down. Take the other arm up by your ear. Bring it back down. You're going to unwind the torso. Restack the spine. Good. Here we go. Two more with both arms. We curl and we rotate. Both arms float up by the ears. Hold it. Unwind. Restack, finding the posture. One more there. Exhale. Drawing the ball towards the heels, pubic bone to the sternum. We twist. We're wringing out our wet washcloth. Both arms up. We come down. We unwind. We restack and relax. Very nice. Give yourself a moment. Walk yourself back so that you are right up and down on your ball. So we're here. From here, I'm going to think about my posture. Yes, I'm sitting upright, tailbone down into the ball, upper body is just floating on top. I'm going to bring my heels off the floor so my toes are on and my knees are up, just a little bit more in line with my hips. From here, we're going to test your hip flexor strength here and your ability to sit tall and balance, friends. On your exhale, you're going to extend one leg straight out in front of you. It seems a lot easier than you think, but it's not. And then bring it back. Same side again. Exhale, we reach. Inhale, we bend. Let's do 5, friends. Again, extend. So you're lifting out through that knee extensor, right? So your quadricep is going to pull up towards that hip flexor. You're going to feel that psoas to help you sit upright. Yeah, your strong, deep longitudinal muscles in your back are going to help you. One more, just like that. I got to talking a lot, so I hope that was 5. Let's do the other side. We extend, staying upright, and we bend. Ooh, again, extend, and we bend. So we're holding onto the ball as much as we can, but we're not relying on pressing down into the ball, right? Lift out of it. That's going to help a lot. 2 more, and bend. Last one, and we bend. Good, relax right there. Very good. Take your hands behind your head. We're going to keep the heels up. We're going to stay planted with our feet and just do a little spinal rotation. From here, I'm going to rotate my torso to one side. As I exhale, I unwind to center. Still visualizing that wet washcloth, friends. I inhale to spiral the body. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Exhale. So I'm not forcing this from my shoulders. I'm spiraling from my rib cage, from my obliques, from my long back extensors. Yes. Come back to center. Last one. Back to center. Now here's where it gets crazy. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to keep my focus forward. I'm going to extend one leg out. Just feel that balance. Woo! Bring it down. Maybe this is good enough for you. Yes? Let's alternate doing the other side. Extend and bring it down. It's a balance challenge. Again, we extend, we bring it down. So now we don't have the assistance of our hands to help us with our balance. Bring it down. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, add your rotation. As you extend the leg, you're going to spiral the torso. Oh my goodness. You're going to unwind and bring it down and then switch. So we're working on that rotation. We're working on our posture. We're working on our hip flexors. Come back to center. Good. Again, we rotate, getting taller and back to center. And we spiral again, twisting that torso. Back to center. One more time, each side. Remember, if this is too much, just focus on one thing, whether it's your rotator muscles or your hip flexors. Do one of the previous exercises we just did. Come back to center and relax. Whew. All right. Take a moment here. You're going to walk it down. We're going to stretch out the front of the hips. Yes. So from here, we're going to walk it down. And I'm going to bring myself down so that literally the ball is right behind my back. My feet are pretty close to my bottom here. We're going to reach the arms forward. We're going to roll it back. I'm going to push into my feet. I'm going to extend back over the ball. Big reach. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I could just hang out here all day. I'm going to take the arms around, circling them in the space, sitting back down on the ball. When I teach this with my clients, they just love it. Once they get into it, they're like, oh, can I just stay here? It just feels good. We're opening up the front of the hips. We're opening up that spine here a little bit more, and that center body, extending the vertebrae. One more like that. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we circle it around, and then just reverse the arms. Yeah. So from here, we're going to feel a nice stretch through the shoulders, through the pecs. Let the arms pass by and then bring it back down to the floor. Two more, just like that. Inhale, we reach it back. And exhale, we bring it forward. Last time. The reason why I like to inhale, because the inhale kind of helps facilitate a nice extension through the spine. And then the exhale just helps everything kind of come back and center. Now, stay on the floor and take the ball with you. Now, we're not just going to lay down, right? We got to transition. So we're going to take the ball here into our hands. Sitting tall, we're going to roll it down all the way with control. Now take the ball, place it underneath your feet. Now, what we do to one side of the leg, we need to do to the other. So we're going to engage and work on the strength and balance of our hip extensors or our hamstrings. So I want you to reach the arms nice and long. Now, I'm going to have you just place the feet on the front of the ball. So typically, sometimes we teach it with the heels on top. I'm going to be nice. And we're going to take our feet flat. If you want to do heels on, more power to you. So we're here, reaching the fingers long. We're going to go into a bridge or a pelvic curl, articulating the spine. Taking your exhale, let's curl the pelvis and start to peel your hips away from the mat, keeping the ball nice and still. Hello, hamstrings. If you tend to cramp, this is probably where it's going to be. As you exhale, we're going to start to roll the hips down and just imagine you're pulling that ball closer to your bottom and release to neutral. Good. Let's do that again. Taking your exhale, we curl that pelvis under, peeling the bones away, lifting from under that seat. Again, think of driving that pubic bone up, maybe towards your sternum, maybe towards the ceiling. And taking the exhale, as I roll down, I'm visualizing that my fingertips are reaching closer to the ball and my collarbones are widening in the space. So we're not tense up in the neck and shoulders. Three more here, friends. Again, exhale, roll it up. Hips are high, collarbones wide. Exhale, we roll it back down. I hope you're feeling this. Last two here. Again, exhale, we roll it up. Hips are high, collarbones wide. Exhale, we roll it down. Releasing to neutral. Final one, we roll it up. We're going to keep those hips right here. Again, drive the pubic bone to the sky. One more inch. Keep the hips high. Hold it. Okay, friends, we're going to send the ball away on our inhale. Exhale, pike the hips to the sky and lift. Again, we reach the ball away and then lift from right under that seat. So all moves as a unit. Yes, we go down and we lift up from under that seat. Try not to hinge at the hip. Think of lifting the hips together with the back. Last time here, we reach and lift. Hold it. Here's the torture. Hold it. Roll the hips down, keep the ball where it is in the space, and release. Oh my goodness gracious. Send the legs nice and long. Draw one knee into your chest for me. Whew. Go ahead and take that bottom leg. You're going to pull the ball in. We're just going to get fancy here. From here, we're going to go into a nice hamstring stretch. We're going to send the ball away and extend that top leg, lifting the chest. Getting a nice stretch, but getting a little bit of abdominal work here. And then bend both knees, pull it in. Good, two more. We extend, we stretch. And we bend, we pull it in. Last one, extend and stretch. And bring it in. Nice, holding that there. We're going to take the ball in underneath the other foot, hug that knee in. And from here, we extend into a nice hamstring pull, lengthening those legs. And bring it back. Again, two more times. We extend and lift. And we bring it back. Last one here. We extend and lift. We bring it back. Nice, and pause there. Very good, you guys. Now, take a moment. You're going to take the ball. I'm just going to toss it to my hands here, bringing my feet on the floor. So we're going to go into dead bugs. I want you to press the ball into the front of your thighs. Take the hands into the front of the ball. Yes. From here, it can be easily disengaged in the center. I can be easily relaxed in my shoulders. Look at this, right? Let's find some engagement here. I'm going to roll my shoulders back and down, and I'm going to think of my armpits sliding down towards my hips so I feel the connection to my lats. At the same time, I want to think taking a big exhale and feeling the ribs melt down. We want to try to hold that. At the same time, we're neutral in the pelvis, pulling up through the pelvic floor. Yes, as if you're pulling up like a raspberry up through your center. Yes. So we're here. We're going to hold that. And without changing a thing, you're going to bring one leg up to tabletop. So the position of the ball is going to change a little bit, but the pressures don't. I want you to think of pushing the knee into the ball and pressing the hands into the ball. So we're actively engaged in our corset muscles, the strong core muscles. We're going to bring the opposite knee up to meet it, maintaining this. Now, for some of us, this may be enough. We're like, holy cow, I feel the work, right? That's good. It's a nice isometric connection of your transverse abdominis. We're going to hold this. And then from there, we're going to extend opposite arm from leg. We're going to inhale to reach without changing the position of our core. Exhale to bring it back. So the pelvis stays neutral, the ribs stay engaged. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, we pull. So as you're reaching the leg away, you're going to take it as low with the space as you can keep the integrity of your pelvis and keep out of your low back. Yes? Exhale, pull. So we're just really getting those abdominals ready and fired up, ready for the next exercise. Inhale and exhale. Not only this, but this is a beautiful way to really strengthen the muscles of the core in general. So if you have a weak back, right, this is going to be really great for that as well. Do one more set. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Exhale, pull. Take a moment, rest your feet. Very nice. Okay, so from here, let's take the ball into our hands. We're going to extend our legs nice and straight. Woo! Are you ready? We're going to take the arms back, still thinking of the ribs pulling down. From here, we're going to toss the ball. I'm not really going to toss. We're going to place it. We're going to take the ball and place it between our ankle bones. I'm going to lift up. We're going to keep it small. Chest lift as the legs rise. I put it between my ankle bones. I lower my legs as low in the space as I can keep my core connected. I come up, grab the ball, Cinch the legs together, take the ball overhead. Again, I come up, take the ball between the ankle bones, release it back. Let's speed it up. And reach. Up and reach. Nice. Do that full range of motion all the way down and all the way up. Good. One more set. Last one. Good. Can we make this a little bit harder? From here. Can we come up? Lift up. Woo, woo, woo. And take it back. We come up. We take it back. So now it's kind of like a little bit of a teaser. Up if I can get there. Woo. And up and back. If this isn't available for you, just stay in the first position, yeah? Stay in the initial movement. Last two. Last one. Oh, stretch it out. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Then from here, let's just go ahead, hug the knees into the chest. Take the ball over your knees. Let's rock it up. Rock and rock. Woo, that's kind of hard. Hold it there. Scoop the belly. Keep the ball against the shins. Hollow the tummy. Core control, abdominal control. I'm going to roll back on my inhale. Exhale, come up. One more, just for fun. Inhale, exhale, up. Good. And relax. Take a moment. We're going to transition up onto our knees. All right. So we are going to work in a side-to-side motion, going laterally. So what I want you to do is draw that ball into your hip. You are going to send one leg out along your mat. The hips are square. Go ahead and take a moment. You're going to lean all the way over the ball here. Oh, yes. From here, the fun part is just finding that sweet spot. I normally like to teach this with my foot anchored against a wall, right? But today we are on our mat and we're going to do with what we have. So we're here. I'm going to take it down. Both hands are going to come behind the head. Neck is long. I'm going to think of gliding my rib up towards my hip, coming away from the ball on the exhale and inhale lower. Whew, this is hard. Again, lifting and lowering. Now you may notice from one side to the other, you might have more range of motion. That's totally normal here. This side, the struggle is real. I'm barely lifting my armpit off the ball, but I'm feeling that engagement of my obliques. Let's make this harder. I'm going to lift, extend my arms overhead, whoo, take it down, and bring it back to the ball. Yes, so a little isometric hold, keeping that pelvis pulled up. Otherwise, you're going to feel it in your back. We don't want that, right? Pure side. Here we go. Two more. We lift. Reach the arms up. Bring it down and come back. Last one. We lift. Extend the arms. Bring them back and lower. Take a second to stretch it out. Woo. Go ahead and come up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just take the ball to your opposite hip. We're going to send that leg straight. Make sure the hips are square. From there, we're going to lean out over the ball. I can already tell just by getting in the position, the side's going to be a little easier. So we're here. Hands behind the head. We're going to lift up. Inhale and exhale. Oh, there's still a struggle. Dang it. And again, lift and lower. Oh, there's my cat. Told you, he's making an appearance. And down. Two more. We lift, ribs to the hip, and down. Think of the neck reaching long. So you're creating a diagonal line. You want to be very careful that you don't lead with your neck. I just popped my neck by doing that. So don't lead with your neck. It doesn't feel very good. Yeah. Let's add the arms for the last three. We're going to lift. Both arms reach. You bring it back and you lower. Good. Again, we lift. Extend. Bring them down and lower. This is not easy, friends. And lift. Extend. Bring it down and lower. Give yourself a stretch. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay. So you're here. Back extension. Oh, sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Stand there. Okay. So we're going to go into a back extension. How I like to get prone down on the ball is I walk forward. So you can get into it however you want. This is how I'm going to do it. So I come back. OJ. Oh, here we go. I'm going to walk it forward. So from here, watch out, baby. Watch out. From here, I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to be about here. Reason being is because I want my legs working, but I want my pelvis supported, okay? I'm going to put more emphasis on the back extension itself. So I'm here. What's going to happen is I'm going to start to bend my elbows, like a little push-up. So my shoulders are down. I'm going to bend my elbows towards the rib cage. My legs are going to lift. I'm going to feel a little extension through my lumbar. As I push out, I'm going to extend, push through my fingers, and lift up. Reason being is I'm kind of exercising the wrists a little bit. So I come down. Hello, OJ. I lift. I come up, lifting through my fingertips, extending my spine. 3 more. Like a little teeter-totter or a rocking horse. And lift. Be mindful as you bend your elbows. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. It's like you're diving into the floor. Shoot those toes straight up to the sky. Hello, glutes. And lift. And relax. Whew. Rest it back. Oh my goodness. All right, I saved the best for last. Are you ready? Oh man, it's a doozy. So, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. So we're here. You want to start further back. I'm going to walk it forward. And I'm going to come forward where the ball is just below my knees. The lower the ball, the harder this is going to be. Yes? From here, hands are under shoulders, tuck on the pelvis. We're going to do a little lat press. Let's start there. You're going to press away out of the hands, dropping the chest towards the floor. You're going to draw yourself back forward using those lats. Little push up. Woo! Do that again one more time. So we press it back, lat press. Coming forward, little push up. Think chest forward as you go down. Now let's add on little pike here, modified pike. We're going to press it back. We come forward, push it up. Now here we go. We're going to draw the knees in, lift the hips to the sky. We're not sitting on the heels. Send the ball away. Long line. So again, lat press. We come forward, push up. Knees in, up. Now, maybe that's enough for you. Keep going with that. Otherwise, we're going to move forward a little bit more. So we go into that lat press, pushing it up, full pike, hips up, legs straight. Woo! It's a scary one. It's like you're doing a handstand, pushing it back. Push up. Think of getting that hip up to the sky, chest through. Look right at your ball, right? You can't get there if your head is forward. One more time. Press it back. Come forward. Whoo! And up. Yes. Push it back. And relax. Woo! I wish I could say there was a more graceful way of getting out of that. I'm not very graceful. So from here, we're going to stand up. We're here. Let's use our ball. I'm going to have you stand facing the ball, hands on top. We're in parallel. Let's push the ball away. We're going to flatten the back here, letting your hands rest on top of the ball. Now, if this is too much, soften your knees a little bit. That's totally fine. Whatever works for you. But if you have the extension, lengthen it out. You're going to exhale, curl that pelvis under, round your spine. Right there. So you're piking up. As you inhale, lengthen it out, reaching through the head and through the tail. 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Last one. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lengthen. Right here, exhale, we round. This time, you're going to be so happy to do so. You're going to just let go of your ball, restack the spine, roll those shoulders back and down. And that was your fit ball workout, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel really good. If you have any questions, comment below. And if you have any inquiries or wondering how you can do one-on-one training with myself, email me. I'll link it in the comments below. In the meantime, I have more videos like this. So subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you again soon.